Alright guys, this is going to be an unlisted stream that I'm just doing just for a bit of a laugh. I like to play this game during my downtime, and I figured why not stream it, see if anyone else likes it. So that's what I'm doing. And later today, we're going to get our Pathfinder on, which will be cool. I think the stream's working. Let's just jump in. Just gonna have a bit of fun with this. I like this game. It's kind of a niche game. Don't know if many people know about it, but it's very fun. It's almost a card game. But not really. It sort of is, it's weird. Anyway, let's continue. Let's jump in. I actually want to restart. I can't remember where I was last time I played this. So Cultist Simulator is an awesome game where you basically are a person who slowly goes crazy. And you have to do a bunch of occult rituals in order to become super powerful. There's tons of victory conditions and it's pretty fun. But anyway, we're going to start off by going to work, because that's the only thing we can do. We need to spend 1 health to do that. We get it back though, so it's not too bad. This will get us a little bit of money, and it might get us a patron, which would be cool. You can get more money out of patrons than just working at the dance place. So I'll put some extra effort in. We'll use passion. See if we get anything. We got... Ah, perfect. We got exactly the person I wanted. She owns one of the other clubs, and she can teach you a bunch of occult rituals, which are all to do with dance. I think she was patched in recently, so we can talk to her, but we can't do that yet. Just going to reorganize this a bit. We've got our health, we've got our passion, and we've got our funds. Soon we'll have to start paying. The way this works, the way that you get the failure state, is you have to spend 1 fund every minute to stay alive. And if you run out of funds, then you start to die. But anyway, we've got her, which is quite nice. Just going to rearrange these. This is just a random one. It'll probably give us some vitality. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure what comes of this chat. Also, we'll go to work. We'll do some unskilled labour. You get different work based on what cards you put in the work slot. So we'll do some unskilled labour, because that gets you vitality, which you can use to increase your maximum health, which is super useful. So we got 1 vitality there. We also got a crumpled poem. So we need to study that at some point. In fact, we might as well do it now. No, let's not. Let's hold off on that. From talking to her, we got a fleeting reminiscence. These disappear really quickly, like 2 minutes. But you can use them for rituals. We've got to do this again, otherwise we get fired. That's okay though, we got 1 vitality from that. And the reason I didn't want to study the poem yet is A, we have to spend 1 of these, which I don't want to do because we need them both for this. And also we want to use our study slot to study vitality together. And if we combine those 2 vitality cards, then we get improved health. And then we spend less time doing our job, and we can also spend more health on other stuff. So it's quite nice. For some reason, it hasn't started the timer yet for... It's supposed to have a timer here. It's supposed to start as soon as you get money. I wonder if they patched it and changed that. Let's be passionate again. We just got some money. That's okay. And we got, you see, we got 1 extra health. Now we've got 3. And we also got this skill, a stronger physique, which we can use to work. But we can also study it. And if we get 2 lessons learnt, then we can use those to increase it even further. But for now, we're gonna talk to this lady. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna study the poem. No, we're not. We're gonna wait until we've got our passion back. Okay, we're gonna go to work. It might be that we have to study the poem before it starts actually charging us, like per day, which would actually make this a lot easier. Normally you've got to constantly be worrying about funds. We made 1 money there, we also got some vitality. Let's do our contract. This time we'll spend 2 health on it, I think. So if it's not going to start charging us until we study the poem, we're just not going to study the poem for a while. We're going to build up some money. Let's do that again. We need 4 vitality to upgrade this again. So we'll just wait. This game starts off really slow, but it gets quite hectic later on. Once you guys starts getting depressed and stuff. So we've got 2 vitality. We can merge those together. And that'll give us a lesson learnt. Meanwhile, we'll try and get 2 more vitality. I shouldn't have done that. Now our contract's going to run out. It's not the end of the world. We can spend 1 passion to plead for our job back. And as long as we do it within 3 minutes, I think it is. Maybe 4. Then we'll be okay. You see, now we've got a contract at the gallery suspended. Now we have 5 minutes. That's alright. And it looks like we might get 1 extra vitality there, which is nice. So we've got a lesson learned. We need another lesson learned. Let's plead for our job back. Why not? I really need to turn that alarm off. Yes, we've got 1 more vitality, so if we merge these, we'll have 2 lessons learned, and then we can turn this into an upgraded version, which will be nice. So we got our job back. Let's do our job. Why not, right? And we're still not having to pay, which is totally awesome. Unfortunately, we can't explore until we do this. We want to explore. Let's spend another health. So we've got 2 vitality, so we can study that with our 2 lessons. And then we'll get even more health. Okay, we got Lord Timothy Mundy. So we can go to him now instead of going to work. And then we need to spend 1 fund on that as well. To dress up for the night. Now we have a hardened physique, see? And now we've got 4 health. But one of them is currently spent. So he gave us 5. See, it's pretty good, these benefactors. But eventually they get bored of you, or ask you to marry them, but you don't want to marry them. I made that mistake in the past. And let's do our regular contract again. We're really stocking up on money, which is nice. I reckon we'll get it up to like 20, and then we'll, we got another vitality. We'll get up to 20 and then we'll examine the crumpled poem. But now, I'm pretty happy with this. We'll try and get some more vitality. If we can pimp our vitality as well, that'll be really nice. We could also use our passion to paint, which isn't usually a good source of income, but it can get you mystique and notoriety, which are useful and also dangerous. So we need to see this guy in another minute. So we'll do this one, and then we'll do him after. Just trying to keep our jobs at the moment. Keep our jobs and work up a nice bankroll. Then we'll start the game proper by analysing the poem. Let's use our health. I want to keep our passion. I think we should paint something after this. We got some money and we also got another. See, this is where it gets a bit overwhelming. Let's use health and we'll spend 1 money on that. Because now we've got 3 jobs we have to do, essentially. We got our lesson learned. I'm not sure if we'll get another. We'll get 1 vitality there. Yeah. We need another vitality, which means... we've got... Depends. Let's use our passion. Full of energy. We need to use health. That's fine. We made more. The timer's started, you see? Time passes. So every minute, we have to spend 1 fund. Well, in that case, we're going to study this now. No point waiting anymore. Meanwhile, we will... We can actually do this if we're clutch. That takes 50 seconds. So once that's done, we can quickly do this afterwards. We don't want to talk to her until we've examined the poem, because then we can ask her what the dealio is, and she'll give us an exclusive invite. Made some money there, but that's not what we were interested in. We were interested in the vitality. Right, let's quickly do this. So we got passion and we got 2 glimmering, which is really nice. We can spend both of those to get 1 more passion. In the same way that we did for health, we got skill or hardened physique. With passion, we'll get skill something. Can't remember what it's called. Made some money, that's no big deal. We can also quickly do this. We need to try and keep all these people happy. At least for a while. Temptation change, that's what we were after. A vivid imagination, that's what we get. So we need to study these. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time. We have to get 3 lessons learnt to upgrade this again. But it's going to be tricky because that means we need 2 more vitality and we need to do the study. I don't think we have time. However, now we can talk to Sulochana Amavasya and we can talk about our temptation to change. Need to make sure we keep this Lord guy happy afterwards. Okay, what's she after? Just money. That's fine. But investment should pay off. Yeah, we got 5. It's alright. Now we'll do this guy. Same deal. See if we can scam some funds out of him. And you see we've got this explore tab now as well. See, this is where it gets sketchy. So these appear every so often. And if we somehow generate a fascination card, which we don't want to do, then this magnet will pull it in and then we'll start going crazy. So we need to try and avoid fascination cards. Now we have reason, which is our 3rd primary stat. And we also have this winged doll, which I'm not sure what you do with it, honestly. I know you can sell it, but I never want to sell it. I always hold on to it, just in case. We've got 2 lessons learned. It's highly unlikely we're going to get a 3rd. We'd have to really focus on it. So she talks about the old form. We'll have to give everything up, shed our skin, find her in her house. So her house is the X something club. The Ecdysis Club. So we'll put that up by the Explore tab. Ah! And when we go there, we have to either pay to get in, or we can go with her. Like if we do that, for entry, you can either pay to get in, which can get you satisfaction and a bunch of other stuff, contentment. But if you use her to get in, then the subject we want is temptation change. And she will actually give us a job there, which will be nice. So far this hasn't gone off, which is good. What's he after? Passion. That's fine, we've got passion to spare. This is going to be clutch. And we got 5 monies. We'll do this job, why not? We'd actually need it anymore now that we've got two contracts. We might actually, no, we're not going to do that job. We're just going to go and do some labour. This is going to run out, but we can try and get 2 more before this runs out. We've got plenty of cash. So that didn't trigger, which means that we get a fleeting reminiscence, which is no big deal right now. Temptation of change. So here you need a lesson. You need one of these 2 cards, which we don't have yet. We need to get those from here. No, don't waste my time. Oh, that stole our card. That's a shame. No big deal, we can just do it again, but it is a little bit of a shame. So we can merge those 2. Meanwhile, we can go to work again, try and get another. So this is probably going to get us frustration because we don't have the lesson, and then frustration turns into dread, and that can be a bit sketchy. I think we're okay for now. Yeah, restlessness, see? And after 1 minute that turns into dread, which is not ideal. There are ways to get rid of restlessness. we might be able to use it in a painting. You see here, dread will provoke despair, so we need to get rid of this restless card before it turns into dread. Now we can probably do that. It's going to get in the way of our vitality plan. We've got 2.5 minutes on that one. I really don't want the dread though. Let's do it. We're going to be super passionate, and our inspiration is going to be our restlessness, which will at least hold that at bay for a while. We got our second lesson learned, so we just need one more. For paints, we will just use regular money. You can use blood and stuff, but we don't have any. Let's see what we paint. Excellent. So we managed to avoid that despair coming for long enough that we just get a fleeting remembrance. And this is after fascination. Hopefully we don't get any from this painting. Looks like we're okay. So we got a bunch of glimmerings. We got some contentment, which is nice. We need to work for Timothy Mundy. I really don't want to. I want to get that vitality. Sorry, Timothy. We're going to stick with Nicole. You can hate us. I don't think we're going to have time, actually, unless we're clever about this. So we have all the vitality we need. We just need to merge these two. The problem is, that takes a minute. And that's going to cancel out. Hi, Hizzard. Already missed Nicole. Oh, is that true? Ooh, money's going to be a bit nasty then. Nah, we're okay. We're okay. We're alright. So he's going to try and find evidence that we're committing crimes. But we haven't done anything yet, so we're fine. Hopefully we get a weary detective. Yes. Weary detective's not bad. Can't believe I already missed Nicole. They do pop up events where you can reconnect with them, I think. So we're going to run out of that vitality again. You know what? Let's just double down. Screw it. We don't need a patron. We're sick. So, we've still got vitality, so we should actually be able to do this. We can use these two. And then by the time they're done, we'll have all three, and then we can upgrade our skill again. Which is good because we need this to continue on. Speaking of which, let's do this. Subject, we want to talk about the temptation to change. Those glimmerings are going to go, but that's fine. Don't really care about passion just yet. We're sick now, but that's fine. We can... We'll just spend one. You could use vitality, but we're using all our vitality for bigger purposes. Don't take it. It did take it. Did it? Okay, let's talk about the winged doll. Maybe that'll work. That did take it. And we don't have the lesson yet. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay, we have three lessons learned, so we can use those. and level that up again. She's disappointed. God damn it. If this had stopped stealing our temptation, we'd be fine. Now we've got restlessness again. Right. Let's try this again. We're exploring this. And the subject is temptation to change. There is a way to get rid of restlessness. I just can't remember it. We could have used that event, I think, to reconnect with one of these. But I'll take the contentment. That's actually quite nice. It means if we do get despair, we can cancel it out with the contentment. Meanwhile, we don't want to look for a job. You can look for a job using your reason as well. But it gets you like a really depressing job in the office, which basically farms. There we go. Now we've got a steely physique. Yeah, you get a load of dread if you go down the reason route, and I hate dread, so we're not going to do it. So that's ticking along happily. We've got all these. If we want the next one, we need something more, which means that we need some sort of devious lesson, and we also need 4 lessons learned, which is going to be pretty intense. But for now, we'll just work. Just keep topping off our money a bit. We can do that every 45 seconds, and it's every minute that we need to spend 1. So if we just keep doing that, we should be able to stay on top of our money. We have some dread. I think you can get rid of dread. But what is it you use to get rid of dread? Yeah, you need this magic. Which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully the dread just ticks down before anything else. Before it gets too bad. It can just disappear. So now we have a contract at the Cultist Club. And we also have a barber's warning. Which is like the level 1 bit of occult knowledge for this. Which is alright, we can level that up if we get another one. Let's explore. Spend 1 health exploring. I want to try and find the book club. So if we find the bookshop, we can spend funds to buy some books, which will get us knowledge a lot faster. That stole our dread, and our contentment's going to disappear. Is there any way we can... If I do that, that actually locks that in place. So we're going to keep that like that, hopefully. We don't want a hireling. Let's keep that locked in. Until that goes down, and then we can quickly give that the contentment, and it will cancel out. I feel like that's a bug, but I'm going to take advantage of it. There we go. It automatically took it. Got a little bit of money. Let's explore again. Just want to keep exploring until we find what we're after. Meanwhile, let's work again. Let's keep that money coming in. We've got a lot right now, but we don't want to be complacent. Strange streets by moonlight. I don't think that actually helps us. We can explore it and we'll get something which can be used in rituals, but we're not doing any rituals right now, so... We can also, while we're at it, start speaking of esoteric matters, which might get us a follower, and then we can actually build our cult. I don't want a hireling. So this should cancel this out. You need 1 contentment for every dread that it's accumulated. Every time you get dread, that sucks it in, and if you get 3, then it's game over. We got more contentment there, which is nice. But we didn't actually need it. Get a bit of money from that, get some vitality. We could also think about doing our contract. Got that reminiscence that we don't need. This guy couldn't find anything. That's because we don't have any notoriety. The way it works is you get mystique and notoriety. If you get mystique, he keeps looking. And if you get notoriety, he uses that to build a case against you. So as long as you don't have any notoriety, it doesn't matter how much mystique you've got. As long as you don't generate any notoriety in the meantime. Really, for now, we just want to explore until we find the book club. So we're using our reason to talk to this guy. That'll get us a patron. I think patrons give you missions. Again, we'll just get some money. We could spend that vitality. We do have a lesson learned, but I don't know if it's a strong enough lesson learned. Perhaps I can use... What was that? Perhaps I can use my contentment to strengthen a positive influence. Ah, interesting. That's interesting. But let's just keep going to work, doing some unskilled labour. Unskilled labour, let's do it. He's not going to find anything, that's fine. Really, I just want to find this book club for now. And we got a limp Beshe. She could use our assistance. So she will give us quests to go on. But we don't have any followers yet. Once you have a cult, you want to send your cult members out on the quests. But we don't have any yet. Which is why we need to keep doing this. Because we need a real follower. And then we can build a cult with them. You can't do a cult until you've got 2 people. We've got the auction house. That's quite nice. Let's go there. See if there's anything we want to buy. Skeleton songs. Yeah, okay. We'll see if we can buy that. And just keep topping up our money. Especially with the spending it, we need to make sure that's on the line. Get out of there, vitality. We need more passion and reason, but I'm not too worried about it yet. These guys can just chill out up there. I'm not going to be using them for a while. And we also, let's do this. So we need to go to the club. Our purpose is to change. And our ability that we're going to use is our passion. And then for an influence, we can use this fleeting reminiscence, I think. Yeah, let's see what that does. The vehemence of skin. Let's do that. A lot of experimentation in this game. Trying to figure out what the hell everything does. We won it. Awesome. So now we can study that book. And that'll probably give us another bit of occult learning. Which will be nice. We have to use our passion for an acquaintance. That's good. An acquaintance means that we will be able to start our cult. When the first scarf comes away, the pain is shocking, like tearing a scab. The next one is easier than the next. Yada yada yada. For a conclusion, they wind together in a ring and tear away the last scarf. And so this gave us garments surrendered, which is the learning that we need to upgrade. It got us some money. Didn't get us... Oh no, it did get us a scar, look. The scar's going to generate. So that's pretty good. Next time that thing comes up where it's the temptation, where it drags our temptation away, we'll be able to use this garment surrendered to actually upgrade this, theoretically. We don't have any dread right now, so that's fine. And you see we got a scar. So we can use this scar, we can spend it instead of an ability point when we're working at the club. Which is nice. Detective didn't find anything. That's alright. What's this going to get us? We got a red secret from that book. So we can use these whilst we're doing our cult, you have to choose one of these, and that chooses what kind of cult it is. It defines what kind of cult it is, I guess. So now we have Clavette, an acquaintance. We also got some mystique out of that, because we're being a bit shady. But as long as we don't have notoriety, we're fine. Got some glimmering, we'll just ignore that for now. So I think for our cult, we want to be the moth cult. Just because it's the same colour and it'll be nice. The different cults have different requirements. They also have different benefits for your cult members. They can level up in different ways. But I don't know too much about that. I very much wing it with this game as opposed to reading the Wikipedia. So we avoided that. Now this, these cravings, we should be able to upgrade that. So that should take garment surrendered. It did. Good. Meanwhile, we're gonna go to work again at the club, but this time our purpose is gonna be our physique. So here is how you get promoted in the club. So we can use our scar instead of spending an ability. And then our influence, we'll use the fleeting reminiscence. I'm not sure what difference that makes, honestly. It just burns it, so I think you can just put any of them there. But I do not know. We could have used the mystique and burnt that, I think. That would have been nice. So, now we have change leaf. And we got a superior contract. Which I think we earn more money from. I'm not entirely sure. So, I really want to enter the dream world. I think to do that we need to... No, we don't want to dream about that. How do you enter the dream world? How do you enter the dream world? Is it passion? Yes. And then you have to spend some lore. We'll spend a barber's warning. Well, we won't spend it, we get it back. Hopefully we can enter the dream world. Meanwhile, let's see what's going on in the auction house. And we'll also go to work. It's easy to forget to go to work, but as long as we keep on it, we'll be fine. What's this? An introduction to histories. Yeah, okay. I like to buy as many books as possible. Is there anything we can study? I think if you study this, you need to combine it with another one. So let's talk to Clavette as well. Now we can found our mystical organization. We can also study that book. Made a little bit of money. We got some notoriety from that, which is fine because the detective isn't looking for us. Wonder if we can burn that notoriety somehow. Is there any way we can burn it? So here we need to choose our founding principle for the cult, which means we need to wait until this stream is done. The Thursine Way. So this is, we're trying to find a way into the dream world. Way, the wood. This is very much Lovecraftian, in that I've been reading a lot of H.P. Lovecraft, really. I think that's what got me back into this game. In his kind of lore, world building, there is a dream world and you have to enter it via various things, and one of them is the wood. So I think they took that from that. So now we can dream about the way of the wood, and that'll take us into the dream world. But we want to found our cult. And that's going to be our doctrine. We're also just going to do some unskilled labour. Fortunately, this contract we have can't expire. Get that reminiscence. We don't have any dread, which is nice. Then I feel like we should explore a bit. I want to try and find that bookshop. Speak of the devil, there it is. Morland's shop. So now we can buy books from that for 1 fund each. I'm going to go easy on that for now because in terms of money, we're not exactly doing great. We've got 22, which is nice. But, you know. A pledge of devotion. So we have to spend 1 passion. Ooh. We'd actually... I thought we had 2 passion. Where's our other passion? Where is our other passion? Could have sworn we had 2. We have a buzzing in the brain. That's another ritual. An influence, rather. You can use them in the rites. I could have sworn we had 2 passions. We definitely should have, because we've got skill, a vivid imagination. Did I turn it into a scar? I think I might have. We got an occult scrap from that. That's nice. Occult scraps are alright. I think you can use them to level up any other mystery. Is that just going to keep ticking through? Yeah, that's fine then. Let's use our passion then. Meanwhile, oh shit, we have some restlessness. Let's see if we can burn our notoriety by going to work. Is that going to burn the influence? Yes. Okay, good. So we need to go to the club. Our purpose is we want a promotion again. We'll use a scar and we'll use 1 of our health. And our influence is our notoriety? No. Shoot. Okay, our influence is our restlessness. And that should burn that, which means we won't have to worry about the dread. Because that's going to start taking dread. We need contentment, really. Sick again. Oh no, that actually burnt out. That's nice. My first recruit is Clavette. Meanwhile, once we've got our recruits, we need to recruit a few people, and then we can talk to her and see what the mission is that she wants us to do. Okay, we have our cult. The Wildwood Club. That's us. Too cool for school. Clavette is a believer in the club. Can I upgrade this? A watchman's secret or a barber's warning? Oh, I see. Ah, so we need another barber's warning. So, now we have our cult, we can start doing some crazy stuff. But I actually want to dream, and our path is going to be a barber's warning. And that'll hopefully take us to the map. What can we study? Wait, can I... This will create Moth-Lore instead of Grail. Perfect. We'll actually do that then. Let's use the occult scrap for that. See, it's already getting a bit complicated. So we got some money, and we also got some jumble, which isn't great, but if we go to the auction house, we can actually sell that jumble, which will help us out with money. Speaking of which, let's just go and do some manual labour. Is that looking for dread again? Fascination. That's fine, we don't have any fascination. Is this vitality? No, that's an affliction. So we need to dream that. So we need this dream to end. But we've got 2 and a bit minutes. We got a glimmering. We're not really going to use that. And we got 1 fund for that jumble. That's alright. I feel like we need more money. We need more money. A way to make money would be to do this quest. For now, we'll just keep doing these. What's this one? Pieces of the puzzle. My research needs erudition. So that should take our reason, right? No, it takes erudition. Ah, we don't have any erudition. Erudition is what you get from... you can study reason and that gives you erudition, and it's like vitality for health. We don't have any. That's a shame. So that did not actually get us in there. It got us some contentment. But that's fine. The fact that we don't have any erudition is a bit of a shame. So, let's... do that. Can I recruit this lady? No. Can I recruit her? She's seeking pieces for the notorious Kerisham Review. So that will give us a quest, but we don't want a quest yet. We might be able to level up our current lady. Let's send her to get us some money. Oh, now we get the erudition. That's good. Now we can do it again. Hopefully. And let's see, what else could we do? Could spend some money in the shop. I always like doing that. Let's do it. Get ourselves some books. Meanwhile, for work, we're just going to keep doing this. We also need to cure this affliction before it gets too late. We need to spend money or vitality. We'll spend the vitality because we're not using it for anything else. And money's more important right now. Nice. Promising research. So the way that works is it gives you three different requirements that you have to fill in order to do it. So we failed on the first one last time. It wanted reason. Or it wanted erudition, rather. Nothing. God damn it. Place a follower here to convert them into a prisoner. I don't really want to do that. That's if you want to, like, execute your followers. I think for now, I'd like to try and get another follower. Just keep making cash. Slowly but surely. We are actually turning a profit from doing that repeatedly. So, it wanted reason. That's good. We got our health back. That's nice. Hopefully this doesn't want 2 reason. Hopefully it wants passion next. What's this? The same self. Yeah. We need to level up that. We're going to keep getting restlessness. Yeah. Promising research. That's going to keep going. Is that despair? Yes. Oh no. We need to get rid of this restlessness, ideally. Take that money. We don't have any contentment. Can I... Okay, let's use passion for the path. Oh, it stole our passion. For convincing that person to join. Shoot. I guess we don't have anything for the path then. That sucks. Now what does it want? Reason. We don't have any more reason. I guess that's why we need to upgrade our reason. Suddenly it all makes sense. It stole our dread. That means we need contentment. We can maybe get some by visiting this club. Sometimes you get contentment from that. Oh, it actually worked, look. A wood whisper. So that's the rank. The rank 2 one, you can tell because it's got a little line there. That's fine then. Wicked. What are those funds doing? Not in our thingamajig. We got another acquaintance. Sylvia. Let's... Did we get notoriety from that? Or was it just Mystique? I think it was just Mystique. We got an awareness of appetite. A second order influence. Interesting. Oh my god. So this book is Latin. It's in Latin, so we need to learn Latin before we can actually read that one. Which means we'd need to buy more books. Let's recruit the follower. We need a little of the power we revere. And for trappings, we'll use our winged doll. Because why not, right? It doesn't burn it, so we might as well. We didn't learn what we need, and that actually got us more dread, which means we need 2 contentment now. Also, I hope recruiting this lady doesn't give us notoriety, because this guy is going to come for us. How can we get some contentment? You can get it by sleeping with health sometimes. Can't visit the club, it's closed. You get it by... I think painting can do it, but we don't have any passion right now. Oh wait, we do have passion. We could paint, but that gets you Mystique as well. Hey Donald, how's it going? We're playing a very confusing game. Well, it's confusing if you're not playing, I would say. There we go. We have Sylvia, a believer. So now we have 2 cult members. So we could think about going on an expedition now. I think we will. Hello, madam. What would you like us to do? We really need to get rid of that dread. How are we going to do that? Let's try and paint. Maybe painting will do the job. Passion and... we don't have any notoriety yet. Come on. She needs substantial moth. A matching lore fragment of at least level 4. That's level 4. So we can work on the commission. We can use our level 4. And then we need to spend 1 reason. Donald says, so how does this game work? Okay, it may look a bit daunting, but I'll try and explain it. The way it works is, you're on a daily cycle, right? So time passes every minute. And it spends 1 of your funds. You can see we've got 20 funds. So every minute it spends 1 fund. So we've got 20 minutes worth of funds. And you have to earn funds in order to keep yourself going. That's like the integral part. That's the first thing you need to do to keep yourself alive. As well as that, you're also trying to start a cult and become like an omni-powerful being, a super powerful being, by starting a cult and doing a bunch of rituals. And that's where all the rest of this stuff comes in. But it works by, you get these cards and you place them in these different slots. And it does all sorts of different stuff. So we started this Wildwood Club. And we're trying to recruit believers. And then we've got this lady who's giving us commissions, which we're currently doing. And I'm trying to enter the dream world so that I can get more occult knowledge. But it's not really working out for us. And we're starting to go crazy. We've got 2 to spare, and if we get 1 more, that's game over. So we need some contentment to put in our thoughts so that we don't die from the dread. So we're trying to get contentment by sleeping. Hopefully it works. No, we've got vitality. Let's try again. We have to get contentment. The club's open though. We can spend 1 fund. That might get us some. But we need 2. If I have a particular friend, now is the time to renew our connection. Can I? No. I don't have a friend. Oh, this will get some contentment then. Wicked. Perfect. So now we need 1 more contentment. So we finished our manuscript. We got the substantial investigation. So now we can say, do I have the commission? Indeed I do. There you go. And then she'll probably give us some funds. But they'll likely be occult funds that we'll have to sell at the auction house. But that's okay. Funds are funds. We also got another contentment, which we can spend to get rid of that other dread. So we're actually fine. So she gave us a bronze spintria. So we'll go to the auction house and we'll just sell that. You can use them for other stuff, but I just want to sell it. What can I say? I'm a money fiend. Speaking of which, let's go and do some unskilled labour. Come on. Spare abates. Oh, awesome. Wait, no. No! Our other contentment disappeared. Okay, we had a nightmare. That got us some fascination. Shoot. We didn't want a nightmare. That's the opposite of what we wanted. We wanted a nice, chill evening. To get rid of some of this dread. Need to reorganize these cards. There's our headquarters. There's our believers. These are all garbage except that. These are all the stuff we can explore. These are the people we can talk to. She's going to give us another quest in a minute. That's quite nice. This is all stuff that disintegrates. Okay. We need contentment before we get despair. Cha-ching! 6 gold for that. That's quite nice. Let's go back to the club. See if we can get some more contentment. Notoriety. Ah, shit. He's gonna find us. Actually, no. Fascination. Oh, great. Now we're gonna go insane. Keep dreaming, dude. Keep dreaming. Come on. I get the horrible feeling we're gonna go crazy one way or another. Maybe my crazy neighbour and his friends are part of this cult. Maybe. Paint with notoriety. Paint with notoriety. Is that not going to give us more notoriety? I think it will. Whatever, let's do it. And our inspiration is going to be Sylvia, a believer. Let's paint her. Paints. We'll just use money. I don't know if this actually burns the notoriety. I get the feeling it's going to give us a bunch more notoriety. So we've got 2 dread again. 2 fascination. You can defeat visions with dread. Oh, right. Hopefully, any dread we get goes to there then. That'd be alright. I mean, we made decent money off that. But it didn't get rid of the notoriety, and it gave us a bunch of mystique. This is going to be sketchy. We need dread to cancel that, but we also need to not get dread because it's going to do that. So we need contentment. Wait, can you use... Yes, you can use fleeting memories for that. That's good. Also, let's visit the strippers again. I mean, the burlesque dancers. I mean, whatever they are. We got our contentment, but we also got fascination. Oh, no. Right. Hopefully... Contentment went there. Can we... No? I thought a fleeting memory was a fleeting reminiscence. What is a reminiscence if not a memory? Oh, it did take it. That's fine. Spare baits. We need 1 more. He's got tentative evidence. That's going to last for 10 minutes. Great. Second change. That's going to create more dread. We don't have the second lesson yet. We need to get that second lesson. I feel like we're slowly spiraling down a pit of despair. That's what tends to happen in this game. That's what's so good about it. We've got restlessness. We can burn the restlessness though. If we do this, Our purpose is change. We'll use our scar. Did we not get another scar? No, not yet. We'll use one of our health. And our influence is going to be our restlessness. Nice. Oh, and now we're sick as well. We need more fleeting memories. How did we get fleeting memories? Was it sleeping? Maybe it was. That's bringing us back up to 2. Come on, come on. We need this job to give us something good. It gave us... Ooh. Well, at least we're doing okay for cash. I'm not really sure what this Instar Silent is. I must find a place of power at the water's edge. Perhaps Sulochana can help if I bring her secrets about other places. Some part of you can roam in viper shape. Send it to accompany your followers to a place where it can perform the dance you must dance. If you have problems finding the place, talk to Sulochana about secret histories. What? Well, I'm at a loss with regards to that. Also, we're sick again. We need dread and fleeting memories. Right, let's... Do we have any vitality? No. Let's spend some money then. Meanwhile... Yeah, we need fleeting memories. I cannot for the life of me remember how you get fleeting memories. I feel like you get them from... exploring, maybe? That's a bit of a stretch. I'm not massively convinced by that. Oh, we got one from that. Awesome. What did exploring get us? Strange streets by moonlight. Right, let's explore the strange streets by moonlight. You never know. Stranger things have happened. We got some restlessness from that. Can we use restlessness? No. It won't let us study restlessness. It creates a valid point. Okay, so talk to Sulochana about Instar Silent. She's probably not going to tell us anything, but let's give it a try. We need to go into the dream world. We need to go into the dream world. We've got some contentment from there now that we don't need it anymore. That's nice. Okay, we need one more fleeting memory or dread. Oh, that restlessness is going to turn into dread. Perfect. Ah, we're actually back on track then. That's not too bad. Could have been worse. Let's try and find our way into the wood. I wish I could remember how you did this. We need the right knowledge to find a way beyond it. Because we don't want to use passion. We've already used passion. Do I have a name for my cult? The cult is called the Wildwood Club. Unfortunately, you don't get to name your cult. You get to name who you are, but I haven't bothered yet. Currently we're called Click to Name. Let's try the Wood Whisper. I don't think it's going to work, but let's give it a try. Usually if it's going to work, it changes what the text is. Also, we need to make sure we don't run out of money. We can auction off this bronze Spintria. That'll get us a bit. There we go, Dread's going to cancel that out, so we're actually doing okay now. She ain't telling us jack. Hopefully this tentative evidence runs out soon. Toward the second change. We can't do that yet. We don't have the lesson. Oh, we got 4 funds for that, that's okay. Nice. What did that give us? A fleeting reminiscence that we don't need. Let's see if she's got any work for us. Wait, can we study her? If I need to learn Greek, she will help, but I'll need to pay in spin tray. Currency of the hidden world. We just sold our spin tray. You know what? We don't need to know Greek. It's not important. Let's get a commission. Commission. Grail. Matching lore fragment of at least level 2 of Grail. We don't have that. Dream of curios behind glass. That did not help us. How do we get into the wood? I feel like we need another type of knowledge. We don't need that or that. We need something else. For this Grail commission, it's tricky because we don't have anything that is Grail related. I think that's Grail related, but we don't know Latin. Let's go to the bookshop. Maybe we can get a book on Latin. Well, I know we can, but maybe the random element will give us it, is what I mean. We've got some restlessness. We don't want that. Let's burn it. Our purpose is strength. Let's use our scar. Let's use a health. And our influence is going to be our restlessness. Queen of the Rivers. Let's do it. I get the feeling that's going to give us another occult scrap, but we'll give it a try. I wonder if we can do anything with our cult. Here, Sylvia. No, I don't want to promote her. Here, Sylvia. What can our subject be? Ingredient, tool, society, hunter. I feel like we should put in the winged doll. This will increase a follower's relevant aspect, but you can never reclaim the tool. A gift will reduce resentment. No, you ain't getting the winged doll. I want her to go and get some more knowledge for us. Ooh, hoodwink. Hi Moritz, no Warhammer. Not today. I've queued up a Pathfinder stream for 10 minutes from now. I want to try and beat the boss. Oh nice, we got given a book. Look at that. Got a little bit of money, and we got given a book. Wrapped in the King. Witness the dances while at his feasting. Oh, maybe this will give us the Grail knowledge that we need. Meanwhile, let's just do some unskilled labour. Because why the hell not? Hopefully she can con people out of money. Yeah, we got another occult scrap. Let's study this book. It might give us the Grail knowledge we need for this commission. My follower is attempting a profitable deception. Hopefully they succeed. I really want to go into the wood. And we're sick again. At least we didn't get any fascination. Have to deal with all that again. A successful deception. Here are the rewards. You know what? I'll take it. It did get us some notoriety, which is a bit unfair if you ask me. I think Sylvia should have gotten notoriety if anyone did, but whatever. Let's sell that jumble. And we got a waking chant. Perfect. So now... Oh, that's not the right one. That's Heart. Heart and Grail are so alike, it's easy to get them the wrong way around. Shoot. Okay, that didn't help us. I wonder if we can use that to get into the wood. I don't think so. We'll try it. Usually it would change this. I think we need, like, lantern, maybe, to get into the wood. Lantern gets you in, I know that. We don't have any lantern. Cha-ching. So let's keep buying books. In Latin. Great. Let's buy it anyway. And we are sick. Oh, we're slowly spiraling out of control. As long as we don't get fascination, we're fine though. We got the book, but we don't know Latin. So that's 2 books we have now that we don't know how to read. Dream of doors, or... No, we got restlessness. I woke with the slamming of doors in my ears. Well, great. Okay, I've had some fun with this. I was just messing about in this stream. I'm going to go and get something to drink, and then I'm going to start the Pathfinder stream. So, if you're here for Pathfinder, hold on. If you're not, jog on. But I might play more of this on the stream. I like Cultist Simulator. It's very fun. I don't know what it's like to watch, honestly. I couldn't imagine... Well, actually, I totally could imagine watching someone play this. This is very much my kind of game. So, I don't know. I've got the archive for this set as unlisted, just because I don't want to spam my feed with random live streams of random games that I'm playing. But if people are interested, I'll put it up as a regular stream. But anyway... Let's quit out of here for next time. And yeah, I'll be back in about 5 minutes, maybe 10, with some Pathfinder. And I will see you guys then. My cult is not as good as the Hatman's cult, Donald says. Yeah, I know. The Hatman is unbeatable. Speaking of which, did you see our Warhammer stream from... yesterday? We got absolutely wrecked. It was a real shame. Tomorrow we'll try and do better. Anyway, I shall see you guys in a bit, assuming you're still around.